Food really can help your mental health. You know, choosing a bowl of food that looks bright and colourful, like fresh produce, you know, just that in itself is going to make you feel happy. You know, eating certain foods like nuts and whole foods, it's gonna boost your mood. And right now, we all need to be doing that. You know, mental health is key to everything, basically. So for me, I want to be able to share simple, low-cost recipes to everybody and include everybody, so that I can spread that message that eating well is really, really, really gonna, you know, have an effect on your mood in a positive way, and show people how they can easily implement that in their own homes. We started the business actually when we were living in Barcelona, so about 9 years ago. Actually 8 years ago, we moved there just for a change, and ended up staying for 3 years. And it was there when I started cooking. We used to make these bento boxes for traveling DJs. So that's where the business started. And then we moved back to Brighton. You know, it felt really good to be home, and suddenly I realised how much I missed Brighton. I mean, I've got my family here, my parents, my brother and my sister. And then I was down in the open market talking to a very good friend of mine, Sarah, who runs Wholesome, who's actually like family kind of. And she said to me, Gem, please can you make me some granola or some breakfast granola pots for the market? And I was like, oh, I don't know whether I want to do food again. But then she kind of pushed me and said, come on, just make me a few, and encouraged me to do that. And so I started making like 10 breakfast pots that she sold in the open market. And then one thing led to another, and like within a few months I was making big batches of granola, and they were going out to loads of cafes, and I was selling them in Hisby. And yeah, you know, if it hadn't have been for Sarah encouraging me to take that first step, I definitely wouldn't be here now. So what I realised about Brighton is that everyone wants to help you, like especially the small business, the restaurants, the plant-based food businesses. Everyone's got your back. It's been a really strange time for me personally and our business and our family, like it has been with everyone since the pandemic hit. When we had the first lockdown, I didn't actually have these kitchens. I didn't have a separate place. I was working from home. So the business was hit in a different way, because suddenly I realised I couldn't work from home because the kids were there all the time. And it just wasn't going to work. So we just put a hold on everything, and my business kind of cooking for people stopped, and I started doing more online stuff. I started doing some, you know, recipe development. That lockdown ended. I was lucky enough to find these kitchens which I share with my friend A, and we took over the lease. So I was able to come in and start cooking again, which felt really, really good. At the moment, it's hard because we're homeschooling the kids. They can't get a place in school. So when we are cooking, they have to come to work with us, which means it's a struggle. Me and Pete are full on busy when we're doing a week Nourish package, and the kids just have to get on with schoolwork, but that's how it is. You know, we've got to feed the family. So we're trying to cook less and just cope, really. So in terms of the future for Gem's Wholesome Kitchen, is super exciting. I think through anything, this pandemic has shown me how much I value my business and how much I value Brighton and the people that have supported me from the very start. I love being able to feed the people in our city. I love being able to educate them in some way, and that's something that I'm just going to continue to do. I'm doing quite a lot of local collaboration at the moment as well, and that's something that's really important to me, because I think right now we all need to just support each other and support all of the local businesses here, so that, you know, once this pandemic is over, we can survive and start again. So for me to be able to give people a meal and it make them feel in a certain way, whether it gives them energy or it makes them feel cared for, or if it helps them sleep better, then, you know, I feel like my job is done, basically. And yeah, it makes me happy.